In this video, I'm going to show you the pages that are included in the Level 2 Reading Free Samples. There's actually a lot of pages in this sample, and they come from the Level 2 products that I currently have available. So that is the Fluency sentences, the rhyme match, reading comprehension, and paragraphs. So you have 4 products that are currently available. They are all level 2, which means they are looking at your CVC words. The only look-ahead word that is in this level for level 2 is the word the. Everything else is CVC words or a double consonant word like will or mess or off, something like that. So everything else will be CVC. So I'm going to go through these pages one at a time and show you how you can do these with your students. All right, so starting off, we will look at the rhyme match pages. All right, so the pages from the rhyme match product is going to be these pages here, and there's 3 different styles of pages that are included in the full product. So I have all 3 of them included here, and I'll go through those one at a time. For this page here, in the full product, you would have these, but for the free sample, you only have this one. So this is the black one. These ones are grayed out because you don't actually have those in the sample. You can print out this page on a colored piece of paper so that it stands out more on your cut and paste page here. I'm just going to take a minute and cut these out. And these are all labeled. So this one was short O, jog, got, and ox. So we have short O, jog, got, and ox. And I'll show you what that means. So that one is not in the sample. So you'll need to explain to your students that you're not looking for the word jog or the word got or the word ox. You're looking for rhymes of these words. So starting off, make sure your students can sound out these words and that they know what each of these words are. And all of the words on the top in the full product are all CVC words or 2-letter words. So let's start with dog. So we have jog, dog, got, dog, ox, dog. All right, next we have box. Box, jog, box, got, box, ox. Dot. Dot, jog, got, dot, ox, dot. We have fox, pot, socks, log, frog, not, and this is hot. If you don't know what one of the pictures is supposed to represent, the words are just here on the bottom for you to reference. So that is what the final page would look like for this one. Next we have this page here, and you're going to need 3 colors. Again, you're not looking for the word red or us or hip. You're looking for rhymes of those words. And starting off, you'll have to make sure that your students can sound out these words here at the top. And in the full product, again, those are all going to be CVC words or 2-letter words. So let's start with bed. Bed, red. Bed, us. Bed, hip. And remember, and your students can circle them or color them, your choice. The goal of this worksheet is not to color in the lines. That's not what we're assessing. We are assessing, can they find the rhymes of these words, and also as well as can they read these words here at the top. Clip, red. Clip, us. Clip, hip. Bus, red. Bus. Us, bus. Hip, bus. Plus, slip, lip, ship, sled, and zip. My kids always like to see which team wins at the end. In this case, orange wins, but that's just what they like to do. So this is what your final page should look like at the end. All right, and this is the last rhyme match sample that we have. Again, you're going to need 3 colors. And out of all the rhyme match pages, this style of pages has the most reading for your students. So yeah, make sure they can sound out these words here at the top. We have fun, had, and get. This is a general CVC page. It's not specific to any short vowel, just in this sample. So let's do each of these. We have run, fun, run, had, run, get. Again, you're assessing the reading and the rhyming, not so much the coloring in the lines. Dad, fun, dad, had, dad, get. Vet, fun, vet, had, vet, get. Mad, sad, sun, net, bun, bad, and that is what that page will look like whenever it's done. There are no answers on the bottom of this page. but there's no picture to try to interpret. Okay, so that is that one. Next up we have the Fluency sentence pages. There are 2 different styles of pages included in the full product. There is one sample from each here. Okay, so this is a short A page, if you can see that. So we can start with sounding these out. The students can color these. They can write them, they can color them. And then we're gonna match these words to these pictures. So we have dad, and that's gonna be this one here, map, and cat. But you can go slower with your students. You can start with d, dad, map, map, cat. You can go at whatever speed it is that they need. Same with as you're reading through these fluency sentences. Add, dad, dad, add, had, dad, had, map, map. And a lot of the bigger words are going to be over here for them to try to reference. They have a picture reference on these pages. And then here it puts it all together. Oh, sorry, I didn't read here. Sorry. A bad cat got it. And you can try to put it all together if they're at that level. Dad had a map. A bad cat got it. And they can draw a picture. Sure, I'll draw a picture. There we have a cat. And a map. There's like maybe it's ripped up there, a ripped map. There we go. They can draw a picture at the bottom. That'll probably look as good as mine because drawing is not my skill, but that's okay. So that is what your final page will look like whenever they're done. This one is similar, but it does not have this here at the top, and your fluency sentences is going to be a bit longer. You still have the picture references at the side for your students. You can sound out at, hat, bag, bag, zip, zip. And then you can move through these fluency sentences at the speed that is appropriate for your student. Get a hat. Put it in. Put it in the. That is that's the only look ahead word that you're going to see in any of the level 2 pages, just the. It is the most common word in English and just makes it easier to write stuff. Yeah, that's the only look ahead word that is included in level 2. Everything else they should be able to sound out as long as they have those letter sound skills. Zip, zip up the bag. And then it puts it all together if they're able to do that. Get a hat. Put it in the bag. Zip up the bag. And we're going to draw it, aren't we? Okay. Whew. There's a hat. That's totally a hat. And there's a bag. What does the bag look like? With straps on the back. Whew. with a zipper, and that's going to go in the bag. Perfect. Okay. So there is the page whenever you're done. You can also put these pages into a plastic sheet, and then they can circle these with a marker, and you can erase it for your next student as a way to save paper, which is something that I did with my kids. Okay, next we have the paragraphs. And these ones, you don't actually have to mark it up on the page. Same thing, you can put it into a plastic sheet and so that she can mark off words that you need to mark off, and then you can reuse it with other students if you would like. Now these pages in the full, in the full product, the average numbers of words for each page is 36. And again, they're all either CVC words. The word "the" is your only look-ahead word, and then this one does not have it, but you might have the word like mess or off or will, something with a double consonant at the end. But everything they should be able to sound out on themselves, sound out by themselves. Tom has a pet dog and a pet cat. Tom fed the dog, but the cat did not get fed. The cat is not sad. The cat got a rat. The rat fed the cat. So this one is a 35-word paragraph that's going to be on the top of all of the pages on the full product. And that's all that we have for that one. And then the last set of pages is the reading comprehension pages. We have 3 different lengths. We have just a 1-line, a 2-line, and a 3-line, and I'll go through those one at a time for you. All right, so you have these words. You can read it, or we can trace them out if you would like them to. And again, you can put these in plastic sheets, and they can do this with marker, and then you can reuse them for more than one kid or more than one student. So we have is. Level 2 does cover that your S can make the Z sound in is and has and his. So that one does show up. So we have is, has, and our look-ahead word the. So these ones might be a little bit more trickier words that show up here at the top for you to practice before you get into the rest of the text. And then we have one main word here at the top for them to reference. Here we have hat. They can pick the picture that matches this word here at the top. Then we're going to read. This is our, with the double line around it, this is our comprehension text that we're going to read. The dog has a hat. The hat is big. And it's just one little line, and that's it. And now we're going to answer some questions. So here, let me get different colors. Here we go. The blank has a blank hat. So let's see, the cat, the bug, or the dog. Now the questions as well as the options, those are also CVC words so that the students can read this all on their own. So here we have the dog. If they are able to write this down here, they can. You can decide that depending on their skill level. But what you can also do is we have here, there's the dog. The dog is here in the text. So we can show that we found our evidence in the text for the answer to our question. The dog has a blank hat. Red, big, or hot. That's going to be a big hat. And they can use pencil for here. I'm using colors to hopefully let you see it better. So the hat is big. And the dog has a hat. And that is what that page will look like whenever they're done. Again, you can put it in a plastic sheet so that you can reuse this page. All right, this one is very similar. We have more, we have 2 lines here and more questions here at the bottom. Let's use this for them to write out these words. We have it is, has, and the. And then here we have pig, and they can circle the picture to match the pig. Okay. A pig is in a pen. The pig has a cob. Yum. The pig has mud. It is fun in the pen. All right, so we need 4 colors. There's another one. Okay. So let's start here. A pig is in a pen, box, hut. So we're going to mark off our answer and mark off our evidence in the text as well. The pen is sad, hot, fun. The pig has a blank and blank. Cob, rug, mud. Cob, rug, mud. In this case, you can use either answer for either one. Let's see, there's the pig has a cob, and you can have them write it there if that matches their skill level. And mud. There we go. Oh, I forgot. There. Okay. And that is what this page will look like at the end. Again, the questions and answer options are also all CVC words that they can read on their own. Okay, the last comprehension sample that we have a 3-line text here. Same stuff at the top. These words we have hid, is, his, and the. And then our word in part 2, we have mitt. Okay, let's read what we have here. The kid is mad. The dog hid his mitt. The mitt is in the tub. Dad got the mitt. Dad put the mitt on the kid. So now let's look at our comprehension questions. Again, we need 4 colors here for the bottom. The dog hid the tub, mitt, hat. And that is here. The mitt is in the tub, hat, mud. The kid is blank at the blank. The kid is blank. Sad, wet, mad at the dad, tub, dog. Let's see, the kid is mad at the dog. So that's kind of both of those there. There we go. And that is what their page will look like whenever they're done. No, it's not. There we go. Now this is what their page will look like whenever it's done. And that is all of the samples that included. So there's lots for this level 2 sample here. All right, so if you'd like to see any of these 4 products here, there are flip through videos available. You can check those out. These are also the same 4 products that are available in the bundle if you are interested in all 4. And that is all I have for you for now. See you in the next video.